You have non-believers.
I feel like I'm being stared at.
I've heard giggling.
Doors slammed shut.
I feel uneasy.
The Crown Colony House at Busch Gardens has a long and thrilling history. Opened in 1964 as the old Swiss house, it was built by August Busch Jr. as a gift to his wife, Trudy. Over the years, millions of guests, dignitaries, and celebrities have dined at its tables, and legend has it that a few of those guests may not have been invited.
We had heard claims about the Crown Colony from employees. People had said, oh, when I worked there, I had some weird things happen.
Several Busch Gardens team members have seen, heard, and felt things in the restaurant that defied traditional explanation.
When I was closing Crown Colony one night, I heard ba-doom, 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 ba-doom going down the stairs. And I was like, what's going on with that? And I looked, there was no one there. But when I went up to check, upstairs there were a couple chairs knocked over.
I close at night, and I have seen shadowy figures in our restrooms. When I'm cleaning, the doors will open and close very slowly, very quietly. And sometimes you can feel like a wind will go past you, but not in the daytime, it's always at night. And my belief, they're bound to this restaurant.
While some say they've seen and felt the presence of something, others claim to have actually heard voices, and for many, the service elevator to the 4th floor is particularly active.
It's with this elevator. I've heard a girl giggling. Another time I come up here for copies. So I come in the elevator and I push button to come up to the 4th floor, and the door does stay open for a little bit, but it was past the allotted time and it wasn't closing. And I pushed closed door and it just wouldn't close. So I stepped out and then it closed and went up, and so I called it back down and I went in again, pushed 4, and it wasn't closing again. Again, pushed closed door button, and it wouldn't close, so I step out, closed again, and went up. So I called it back down, and I said, quit it, and then I was able to come up.
It was early in the morning, about 9 o'clock, I'd say. I was pushing my cart towards the cooler. As I got close to it, I noticed that the door was open about 5 or 6 inches. I took no note of it until I got too close to it, and all of a sudden the door slammed shut, as if somebody was on the other side pulling it shut. It wasn't like a vacuum seal, in which it was like a slow movement, but it was actually as if somebody was grabbing the handle and keeping me from going inside.
Were these brushes with the paranormal coincidence? To investigate, Busch Gardens enlisted the help of real-life ghost hunter Lisa Abney and her organization, Haunted South Paranormal, to investigate. The team spent the night here, gathering evidence with the help of infrared cameras, electromagnetic field meters, and digital voice recorders, in hope of better understanding these encounters with the unexplained.
The first time that we were here for about 8 hours. And we had a large group of people with us, and everybody at one point or another witnessed not only smells moving in and out of a room, cold spots, but also the lights dimming when we asked for responses. We also had photographic anomalies, and we couldn't wait to come back in.
And their next visit was even more revealing.
When we had everybody come through and do the investigation with us, we had electronic voice phenomena, which is EVP. We got several responses that way, and we actually heard an audible response.
Is the Crown Colony truly haunted by a spirit presence? If so, who was that person, or those people, in life? And why are they still here?
So far, we've verified a child. We heard her voice giggling in the Velt dining room. We've also come across something that wasn't included in a lot of the employees' claims, which was the male voice that we got on recording. But as far as the female, we have yet to verify her, but I'm pretty sure at this point she's going to show up.
Tonight, we'll focus our efforts where previous activity has been reported, including the Safari Club where you are right now. The scene of the many strange encounters. Is there a way you can encourage a ghost to appear?
Just ask. Start talking, because they do want to communicate here.
And how will you know if a spirit chooses to reveal itself to you?
Cold spots. Sometimes people are even apt to feel uncomfortable, a little nervous, anxious. That's commonly found when you're having a paranormal occurrence, even if you're not audibly hearing it at the time. Definite physical changes in the environment. That's something to always look for.
So now, if you're ready, if you dare, let's go look for our ghost.